Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I'd just be down here talking to myself about the Dallas Cowboys. And tonight, in just 2 hours, we'll be live streaming. We may have Law Nation in the house if he can get away from his daughter. Definitely, he is a great person to check out some of his videos. He has more time to break down film sessions, everything else. So I'll give you some information and stuff. You want to know more down deep, definitely check out Law Nation here on YouTube because he's got it all down pat. And hopefully he'll be here tonight. One of the other things I want to talk about tonight is Lyle Collins. And what's interesting is a lot of times I will say something like Jobu needs a refill, and that he definitely always does. But a lot of times, excuse me, I'll say something long before the curve, and later on when I bring it up and say, yeah, I said this, people are like, oh, well, everybody knew that was going to happen. It's like, okay, well, I said back in February last year, I said that Dak Prescott would be the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, long before anybody else. And even at the draft, I was there with Joe Boo, and we were saying, Cowboys, draft this guy. And of course, people don't want to give me credit, which is fine. I said this year, I said Taco Charlton would be our first round draft pick, and I think that he is going to be a beast. Given time, he will be a beast. But I also said at the end of the season, before Doug Free even retired or talked about retiring, I said the best move that the Dallas Cowboys, in my mind, could do would be to kick Lyle Collins back over to right tackle, where he played in college. Because he was a beast when he played his rookie year as a guard. But he has the size, the strength, and the quickness and stuff to be able to set that edge. And that was the one spot in our offense that was lacking because Doug Free, great leader in the locker room, great player for years, but clearly was a shell of himself. He couldn't set that edge anymore. He just did not have the speed and the wherewithal, and his technique, because he was just kind of getting up there, was just not there anymore. He was playing games too high. He wasn't able to get down low, and I don't know if that was injuries or what, but he just did not do what we needed him to do. I mean, we had three Pro Bowl players, but you'll remember on some of those plays, he'd get a holding penalty or, he'd get an Olay block and, our quarterback would get hit. And so I said moving Collins out to tackle would be the better move because you can get away with a so-so guard if you got a great center and you got a great tackle. Because the way most of these defenses are lining up, you're not necessarily getting the guard covered. He's having to pull a lot more, or he's having to get upfield to get the linebacker. Second level more times than not. He's working on the double team down against the nose guard and stuff. So you're better off having the better player at tackle than guard. And that's what the Cowboys have done. And so far, it looks like it's Lyle Collins' job to lose. We had hoped that when we drafted Chaz Green in the third round that he would end up being, a tackle that would be able to fill in. But his injury history has not shown that you can trust him. So now it's basically a battle for the guards. But we'll be talking about that definitely some more tonight when we're live streaming and stuff. And Law Nation will definitely give you guys his thoughts on it. And we'll also have a premiere. I will give you guys a look at what the Jobu t-shirts are going to look like and let you guys pick which style we want to have or you guys want to have. So guys, I'll see you in a couple hours. I got to finish getting everything set up and ready to go. And hopefully the live stream will be perfect. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. And thank you guys for supporting the Jobu Sports Report.